Like many people of my generation in the 1950s and 1960s, I was curious to know what was going on behind the so-called Iron Curtain, that enormous fence which was built across Europe from north to south and which effectively divided the continent into two parts, the Western capitalist part and the Eastern communist part. I read a number of articles about the Soviet Union and about the other countries of the Soviet bloc, so-called, and of course I learnt a lot from them. But as the saying goes, there is nothing like personal experience. So I began to look for ways and means of getting behind the Iron Curtain and taking a peep at what was going on there myself. My first opportunity to go behind the Iron Curtain was in 1955, when I went on a visit to Warsaw in Poland to attend the 5th World Festival of Youth and Students. In 1957, 2 years later, I managed to go for the first time to Moscow to attend the 6th World Festival of Youth and Students. In the winter of 1959-60, I again had a chance to visit Moscow in the winter. And in 1968, I at last had a chance to go to see other parts of the Soviet Union, mainly Georgia, the Caucasus, and Soviet Asia, Soviet Central Asia. Now, the 6 books which make up this series, entitled Memories of the Soviet Union 1957, 1959 to 60, and 1968, have some things to say about history, geography, culture, and social conditions in the Soviet Union at that time. But basically, they are books of memories. That is to say, what I remember of what I saw, what I heard, of what, in general, I experienced during those 3 visits to the Soviet Union. And the main aim of the books is simply to give readers a taste of the Soviet Union at that time and of what life in the Soviet Union seemed to me to be seen through the eyes, naturally, of a visitor from the West. I very much hope you enjoy reading the texts and looking at the photographs and other mementos of those trips, and I wish you happy viewing.